I see you lost inside your circumstance, and I see you looking for a chance to dance, and it seems to me the world's a better place because of you. You were made to shine just like the stars above, and I know you are made for love and to be loved, and it seems to me the world's a better place because of you. Oh, why do we see one another and compare our lives together, thinking that the greener grass is anywhere but here? Shine, shine, set your eyes on things above now. Shine, shine, you are someone made for love now. Shine, shine, join in the applause of love and shine. Ain't it grand? Life is so worth celebrating. Hand in hand, live a life worth imitating. Sing along, the world's a better place because of you. Oh, why do we see one?
My fellow Americans, when hail rains down from the sky, it can ding your hood and dent your ride. I love my truck. I keep it looking good. So when I get a dent or a ding in the door, roof, or hood, I don't despair. I know the ding guy. When you're president, your image matters. You can't go around with dents and dings in your PR. That's DC lingo for presidential ride. So when you get a ding, just sing like a doorbell, ding guy, and call 1-800-DING-GUY. The ding guy has been serving the great folks in Colorado Springs for decades. So don't delay, dial 1-800-DING-GUY. Their fast, friendly, and reliable team of experts will get you restored faster than I can say nuclear strategy. So when some ding-dong dents your door, don't despair. Just dial the ding guy, 1-800-DING-GUY. Easy. Now that's strategy. Free world leader, freedom's rolling out to you. Oh, let's roll. Well, I'm the good news instigator, compassionate conversator. This freedom is rocking and rolling on out to you. White and blue. All right, welcome to the John Morgan Show on a Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everyone. It's a holiday. September 7th. So good to see everyone. Hi, Beth. It's good to see you this morning as well. Oh, yeah. You know, when I think of Labor Day, I think of labor. Labor is not one of those words that brings happy thoughts to my mind on most days. Hi, Karen Sue Bailey Vance. Welcome. Bam. Missed that one by a few milliseconds. Yeah.
Happy Labor Day. All right. I know a lot of people are in the midst of barbecuing some good old burgers and hot dogs and getting a lot of good stuff together on this wonderful holiday. And so I just want to celebrate all of the people who have spent all of their life laboring. That's for you from the Mast General Store in North Carolina. Wonderful place to buy candy and all kinds of outdoors gear, outdoor clothing, ski apparel, and stuff like that. But what a great day it is. And for all of you, see, I have never been through this, but for all of you ladies who have experienced labor, God bless you. If it weren't for you being willing to labor, then, well, where would the rest of us be? And of course, you know that I know that you know that I know. I'm not talking about that kind of labor, not the maternity kind of labor, although there's no one that would argue that that is indeed genuine labor, probably harder labor than any other. And my hat's off to all of you who take part in it, who do it, who have brought forth sons and daughters, boys and girls. Look at that shirt. I love this shirt. Yeah, this is my cowboy western shirt. I need my camera to zoom out just a little bit more so you can see more of the shirt. Not that you care, but whatever. It is Labor Day, and it is something a little bit more to yours truly. Today is my 39th anniversary of asking my dear wife, Kathy, to marry me. That's right. 39 years ago this weekend, we popped the question. And man, was it fun. I had it all planned out. I mean, so when we first met, it was a romantic weekend. It wasn't meant, nobody planned it to be romantic. I didn't know I was going to meet my future bride, but it was Memorial Day weekend, the weekend that celebrates the beginning. Hi, Jennifer, welcome. This is the weekend that celebrates the beginning of summer, and a whole bunch of my Bible study friends were, thank you for the congratulations, but it's not our wedding anniversary, it's our engagement anniversary. Any excuse to party is good enough for me. Everybody knows I love a party, but we were on a kick off the beginning of summer weekend in Ormond Beach, Florida, and Kathy and I met there. And I think I may have at one point shared the whole setup, the whole long, drawn-out setup of how Kathy and I met, and it is so romantic. It really would make an epic movie, and someday maybe I'll write a screenplay for it and get my son Stephen to film it, or whatever. But so we met, we fell in love, we dated through the summer, the summer of '81. The summer of '81. I've actually never said that phrase before. The summer of '81. Late nights. In the church parking lot, just talking and talking and talking. Going out to East India Ice Cream Company on Park Avenue in Winter Park, having hot fudge brownies with Oreo ice cream and hot fudge and a brownie. Oh man, the best. And then what I did was, we knew we were in love, but we'd only been dating for 3 months. But I knew that actually, it was a miracle. I was at my work at the time. I was working for my dad, Morgan Appliances, and I just wondered. So I got on my knees. I can still picture exactly where I was. And I got on my knees and I said, God, will she marry me? People do that with Ouija boards and the little crystal balls and stuff like that. Those are just stupid things. The Holy Spirit is God Almighty that created all heaven and earth. And if
he answers a question, you can depend on that answer. So I said, God, will she marry me? And his answer to me was so cool. He didn't just say yes or no. He said, and a lot of times when he answers you, this is one of the ways you can know it's him. He'll answer you with a confirmation that would only he would know, or that would come from him. So he said to me, and again, it wasn't audible, it was in my spirit, okay, wherever that is. He said, yes, and she'll marry you on February 13th. Well, this was the summertime, and I February 13th was no concept to me. And so I thought, wow. And we had a calendar hanging on the wall, and I went over, got the calendar, and of course it was for 81, but at the back of the calendar, there was a little bitty calendar for 82. And I looked up that little bitty calendar for 82 and checked out February 13th. By golly, it was a Saturday. And at that point, I knew. I just knew she's gonna say yes, yeah. So I set out to plan, because I'm a big romantic and I wanted to do a big thing. And so all the people that were there, all of our best friends that were there at the beach on Memorial Day weekend when Kathy and I met, I invited them all. I came up with a ploy to have them all come back, because I wanted Kathy to have friends, that we were going to go out to eat, the romantic dinner, the whole 9 yards. And then I wanted her to have some friends around so that she could go, and dangle her finger with the ring that I hadn't bought yet, and kick in the bed and be all giddy and fun and frolic and all this stuff. So I set out to plan for that weekend. And Labor Day weekend gave us an extra day to party. And it was just, I went to the restaurant and set it all up. I told the waiter that was going to be there that night that if she hugs me, that means yes. And while we're hugging, pour the champagne. And it went off like clockwork. It was so fun. I had the ring hidden in my sock, right? And so dinner's over and we're finishing up our dessert. And my adrenaline was just, you can just imagine a boy about to ask his future bride to marry him. My eyes were glowing. I probably had an aura that you could see. And Kathy, she's talking about these scented drawer liners that go inside of a dresser drawer. And I couldn't get her to shut up. I had already slipped the ring out of my sock, and I'm holding it in my hand, under the table, just under the table. And so right smack in the middle of a sentence, she's talking. I just said, will you marry me? Right smack in the middle of a sentence. And Kathy she was talking as she choked on her words, and she's kind of stopped, and you could see her mind was telling her, did he just say that, or did I imagine it? It was the best. So I pulled up the ring on the table, I plopped it on the table, and I opened it up. And I said, because if you say yes, I have something for you. I will never forget that moment. I will never, ever forget that little squeak that came out of her mouth when she said, yes. That's about all she could do was squeak. And the rest is history. Labor Day. That was Labor Day. 1981. Never forget it. And then February 13th, of course, what weekend was that? Valentine's Day weekend, right? We got married on Saturday. The very next day, the first day of our honeymoon, was Valentine's Day. So that was just awesome. And we spent our first night at a hotel called the Georgian Inn that is also a timeshare. I don't think they had timeshares yet. Maybe they did. I don't know. But it's where we spent our first honeymoon night. And our friends came over and decorated the room, and they put the hearts everywhere and made it all just absolutely perfect. And we were gifted a room every year now at the Georgian Inn, that very same place where we honeymooned our first night. Victoria Jackson, welcome to the show. You guys know Victoria Jackson from Saturday Night Live fame? She is visiting us on this show. I'm trying to bring your little message online. There you are. Hi, welcome. Victoria, I'm telling everybody about how I met my beautiful bride, Kathy, because today is Labor Day, and she has labored 4 times for my 4 sons. That's right. I know. That's not what Labor Day is about, but why not? That's part of labor. And what Labor Day is about. So let me finish the story. So she said yes, and we got married, and now here we are, enjoying our marriage as though we just got married yesterday. We are so in love. We love each other. We like each other. That's even better. And we enjoy spending time together. We enjoy being together. We enjoy fighting together and making up. We don't really fight much. But so happy Labor Day, everyone. Happy Labor Day to all you mothers, to all of you who have worked in the labor force. A lot of women and men worked in the labor force for their whole lives. And this is your day, Labor Day, a day to celebrate the workforce, the American workforce, the force of our economy, the engine of our prosperity. You, brothers and sisters, moms and dads, the labor force, our wonderful, wonderful workers out there, you are why America is what it is. So I salute you. You are worthy of great applause. Ah, yes, indeed. Well, here we find ourselves in the very last Labor Day before November 3rd, when we have our presidential election. And this morning, I launched something new. Some of you were there. Beth, you were there. Some have seen it afterwards. We've got about 140 views or 120 views, something like that. Good morning, Mamay. Good afternoon. I appreciate you. Carol down there at the bottom, in the chat room. Her nickname is Mamay, by the way. And you hear me, you may sometimes hear me say, "Hey, Mamay," and you don't see a Mamay. Well, it's Carol. That's our dear Mamay. Oh, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. Yes, I started something new this morning. It just came to me as a thought. Let me get that little Western shirt back in that picture a little bit. Look at them horses. Yes, indeed. Nice pockets. Woo. And I had this thought. What if I had President Trump pray for President Trump between now and the election? And so I thought it might be a little presumptuous for me to, in my Donald Trump wig, to have a little prayer meeting. So I didn't wear the wig, and maybe that was my bad. Maybe I should have. Maybe I will. But, it didn't occur to me today was the 7th day of September, but I wanted to pray because of Chronicles, 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14, which says, "If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and heal their land." And so, thank you, Beth. And so this morning, I came on live at 7, just unannounced, and we spent 14 minutes just praying for everything related to our country. And as Beth said, it was a good time, and she said it was great, actually. And so I think I'm going to do that. I think maybe we could start a movement. Maybe we could get a bunch of people praying. What do you think? Every morning for 14 minutes at 7 a.m., praying out of 2 Chronicles 7:14. So meeting at 7 for 14 minutes. And just a quick little prayer for our presidential election, that God's will would be done, that his kingdom would come on planet Earth, and that he would save innocent lives. And there's none more innocent than those who have never even breathed air before. So that's something that you can count on. I don't know how long I'll do it. Maybe until the election, maybe for a week. Who knows? But we're going to start it and see what we can build, what God will allow us to do in terms of gathering together people to pray for our election, that God's will would be done. That's the thing that I want more than anything else, is that God will be done. So there's that. And then also, do you know what today is? Today is my 95th show. 95. Oh my gosh. I coined a phrase recently, OM Jesus, because OMG, people say, is short for oh my God. And so I like to make it a little bit more obvious that it's a prayer, that it's an expression of my faith, and not just tossing God's name around in vain. So I like to say, oh my Jesus, because oh my Jesus, it's kind of authentic if you really mean it, if you're saying it from your heart to Jesus, So today is show number 95. Now, if you do the math, guess what Friday is? Yeah. Oh, today, I lied. Not lied. I was mistaken. Today is show number 96 because they start on a Monday. So Friday will be show number 100. 100. And it happens to fall on 9/11. That's amazing to me. And so on Friday, we're going to have a special show celebrating our 100th show. It will happen on 9/11. We will also pray for the country on that show. And I'm going to come up with a contest. I don't know what the contest is going to be yet, but I can show you what the prize will be. Okay, so I've got this awesome Donald Trump memorial coin. Now, this looks big, doesn't it? Well, Donald Trump doesn't do things in a small way. This is the largest challenge coin I have ever seen in my life. And it's beautiful, golden. It looks like it's solid gold. It isn't, but it sure looks like it. And I am going to give this to somebody on Friday who wins the contest, who wins the prize, and I don't know what the contest is going to be. If anybody has any suggestions as to what contest we should do, let me know, and I will take it into consideration. And I just saw something else sitting here that I'm going to add to the prize, or maybe there'll be a first prize and a second prize. It is a golden deck of Donald Trump playing cards. Oh, yeah. And each card is metallic and just uber cool. Let me show you one of the cards. Look at that. Ooh. Wow. Yeah. I know you want to win that deck of cards. Some of you are going to say, I want the second prize. I don't want the first prize. I don't have room for a coin that big in my pocket. Yes, you do. You'll fit it because you'll be showing it. You'll be so proud of it. So, really, that's it for today, folks. I appreciate you so much. Mark, thank you for showing up. Better late than never. You're here. Getting some respect today? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am a respecter and respected. And I'm very thrilled by what it says in the book of Proverbs. It says that a good name is of greater value than great riches. And so that's a good thing because there's a way in which I'm wealthy. I'm wealthy because of the friends and the love that I share with so many of you. And I am grateful for that beyond words. Thank you so much for all the likes and the hearts. It just means the most to me, and it helps the show go where it's supposed to go. And don't forget to share the show if you like it. Help me get it out there, because the more you share, the more people see it, the more eyes get a chance to view it. And it's going to be awesome. So go out and party tonight. Have yourself a nice cold brew, some wonderful burgers and hot dogs and lasagna or whatever you're cooking up. Happy Labor Day, folks, from my family to yours. God bless you, and God bless America.
Hey, this is Al Robertson from Duck Dynasty and Duck Commander. I want to tell you about a great book called War on Fear from my good buddy, John Morgan. Of course, he looks like George W. Bush, who had the famous War on Terror, so I immediately knew, there was a nice a bit of wordplay there. This book is fantastic. I think it speaks to sort of that natural fear that all of us have, whether it's public speaking or whether it's the first time you get asked to do something you've never done before, up to, the fear of loss of life, of a sick person in your family, all the things that we face every single day. I recommend this highly. I promise you will be blessed when you read this book, and it's the sort of book that after you read it, you're going to want to pass that on to someone else, which to me are the best kind of books. So War on Fear, get yours as soon as you can.
Well, I'm the free world leader. Freedom's rolling out to you. Oh, let's roll. Well, I'm the good news instigator, compassionate conversator. This freedom is rocking and rolling on out to you. White and blue.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning into the John Morgan Show. I'm so grateful. Hey, one last thought. If anybody knows about a Trump train, like a Donald Trump parade, a bunch of cars or boats or anything like that, please let me know about it, because I want to participate. I want to participate. I want to be in the front of the parade. I want to be leading this show. I want to make sure everybody has a fantastic time. It's going to be huge. Special thanks to my friend Victoria Jackson for tuning in today, for popping in on us. Victoria, I love you. You're awesome. I was watching the trailer to your new movie. Folks, you got to check out Victoria Jackson's new movie. Google her. Victoria, if you're still on, give everybody the name or where they can find it real quick. And if you're not, well, that's okay too. Yeah. Got a bad case of red, white, and blues. Thanks again, everybody. Happy Labor Day.